So guys, now we are moving to the programming part of the Arduino. So before we start anything, so you need to download this Arduino software. First, you have to go to this Arduino.cc website. Then you can go to the software section. Here you can find the software, the latest software that you can download for either for Windows or your Mac or for Linux from this website. So the latest version is Arduino IDE 1.819. So if you download this, then you can have this on your computer ready for the program. So Arduino IDE is just a software that we like at Mellow Studio, which we are using for programming these Arduino boards. IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. So this is very much easy, user-friendly software. So you can download and install to your computer. Then we can use it for programming in future lectures. All right, so when you open this Arduino IDE, so it looks like this window. So all you need to do is start writing your code. So if you are familiar with the Mellow Studio, you might know we have the main program, and then we have this while loop. So in Arduino instead, we have in Arduino we use the main program. So here there's no main program. So they have split this. If you can remember in the Mellow Studio, we had the main program, then we have this setup program, and then we have the while loop. Here, there's the main program is removed. Instead, you have this while loop, and you have the setup. So setup is just setting up everything initially in your microcontroller, and then you are moving to this loop. Loop is just basically a while one loop, which runs continuously. So then we can have some example codes running in this example. For that, in this lecture, I'm using Arduino Uno board, so which is connected to my computer. So we can just look at one single example in this environment. So if you want to do this example, we can go to this examples, then basic and blank. This is for just to blink a LED. So if we take a look at this hardware, so of the Arduino Uno board, you can see this is the inbuilt LED, which is connected to the pin number 13 of the Arduino board, which is originally connected to the PB5 of your Atmega 328P. So you don't need to externally connect any LED if you wish to use the inbuilt LED, which is this is this LED, right? So if you like to use the inbuilt LED for flashing or any example case, you can use this inbuilt AC. Otherwise, you can connect any LED in series with the 330 ohms resistor to any digital output pin or any analog output pin if you wish to set it as a digital. Then you can achieve the same thing, but I'm using the inbuilt LED in this board, which is pin number 13. So which is originally connected to the PB5 of your Arduino Uno board. So PB5 is this one. This is that one. So it is internally connected to the Arduino board and connected to a LED here, right? So that is this LED on the board. All right, guys. Now we are moving back to this the blink example. You can now see this. This is our setup function to set everything in this. Initially, it's a void and setup function. So pin mode LED bulletin is pin number 13 of your output. So you can just either use pin number 13 instead LED bulletin, which will do the same thing in your code, right? Which is you have to give the right pin number, then set it as output. So, but if you use this notation, you don't need to worry about, because in Arduino Mega board, that the LED bulletin pin number might be different. So depending on the board, the LED bulletin or the corresponding pin number might be different. So Arduino Uno board, it is pin number 13. But if you use this one, so the compiler exactly know whether you select the right board, the compiler will do that job for you. You don't need to go to the diagram of your board and specify the correct pin. So this is the way that this is the same thing that we did in the Arduino Atmel Studio, because you have to set this TDRB pin PB5, right? So that is this is 7, 6, 5. So it is the same thing that we did in the Atmel Studio. We're setting like the port P, this fifth PB5, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the same command that we use in Atmel Studio. So which is equivalent to pin mode LED bulletin, which is pin number 13 corresponding to the Arduino Uno board, and set it as an output. So now your board P, pin number PB5 is set as an output, so which is already done here. Then we can move to the loop function, or the while on loop, which runs continuously. Now, if you look at this digital write LED bulletin high, is stand for if you look at this Atmel Studio code, which was originally port B 0B 001. So this is PB5. You set it as output. You initially set it as output. Now you set that pin, the out logic to 1, right? This is what it does, like digital write. It's a digital output pin, and you set it high, which means setting this bit. And this is LED bulletin pin is PB5 or pin number 13 in your Arduino board, right? So the same command that we use, but in a different way, because Arduino is a high-level language. So most of the things has been done in order to make this user-friendly, and we can make a delay. So in Atmel Studio, we wrote it as like a delay millisecond and 1000. So the same thing is done here. We don't need this kind of messy things. Just you can just type delay, and everything is in milliseconds and 1000 milliseconds, right? So then you can write this LED bulletin pin as low, so like clearing that PB5 pin, and make a delay. So this corresponds to a blinking of the LED. And now you can either use the same example code and burn it to your Arduino board, but instead I would like to make a new project, so I just copy these things, and I will go to File, New, and a Sketch, right? So this is my sketch, and now I'm in here, so I just copy this. Everything is here. So I can just compile my code. Just if you press this one, if you want to do any adjustment, like go to preferences, you can increase or decrease the font size, and you can do any adjustments like zoom the window and like that. But I will keep this thing because I have increased the font size for 16 for this presentation. Okay, so I will change this time duration a little bit lower, 500, and compile this. And I need to save it to any place in my computer, so it is saved, and it is now compiling. Once it is compiled, if there are any errors, it will display in this bottom window. But nothing has. So it is in this code is a very simple one. All right, so the compilation is done. So we have used 19 bytes in the memory, and so it is like 2% of your programming of your ROM, right? So you can use 98% to write any complicated code here. Now we can just burn this code to your Arduino Uno board. So before that, you have to select this your Arduino board. So you need to go to the board and select the right board. So since I'm using Arduino Uno board, so I'm just selecting Arduino Genuino Uno, right? So there's another board type called Arduino, but we are not using that here. We are using Arduino, and it is Uno. So if you select this one, this is the board. So make sure you have plugged your Arduino board to any USB port now before we move to that. Then you have to select this USB port, right? So now in my computer, it is COM4. So if you select this, then all set. So if you are not sure where you have connected to which COM port you need to select, go to your device manager in your computer, and in ports you can see which is the right port, right? So this is COM4, which is connected to Arduino Uno board. So you can see it from port section in your device manager. All right, so everything is set. So the port is now Arduino Uno, and COM port is COM4. So I can just download this software or the hex file to my Arduino Uno board. So I just press this arrow, which is to just burn this code to your Arduino Uno board. So it is again compiling and then writing down to your Arduino Uno board. So the uploading has been completed. Now I can see the LED on my Arduino Uno board is flashing with the 500 milliseconds. So yeah, this is a very simple example that we can test if you have Arduino Uno board. So if you're using any other Arduino boards, make sure you select the right board here. If you're using Arduino Nano board, select this one. If you're using Arduino Mega or any boards, select the correct board and the correct COM port. And if you don't have any compilation errors, then you are good to go. You can just upload this hex file to your Arduino Uno board. All right, now I'm going to show you how to use Atmel Studio for to program Arduino Uno board. So in that case, just type Visual Micro. This is the plugin that we can install on top of Arduino Atmel Studio to program Arduino boards using Atmel Studio 7. So this is that website. So when I click this one, it will redirect into this Visual Micro website. So this is that they have this getting started video. So I recommend you to watch this one. So installation guide and everything is explained here. So I don't need to explain it again. So then you can just download this plugin on top of your Apple Studio. Refer this video, and they have all this installation guide. So then we can have this Visual Micro on top of the Apple Studio. So we can use the Apple Studio to do all these programming things, and Apple Studio is on top of developed on using Visual Studio. So it's a very familiar programming interface, so which is quite helpful. Okay, so if you successfully install the Visual Micro plugin on top of your Arduino board, so now you can see this Visual Micro window in your Atmel Studio. Make sure you have restarted the Atmel Studio once you have done the installation. Then only you can have this one here. And so this is not like a free software, but it was a free software. Then they have changed it. So if you need to buy this full compatible version, you have to buy it from their website. But I'm using this demo version, so which is quite which is very much helpful when writing like example things, this kind of teaching applications. But if you want to deal with very complicated programs, make sure you need to download this commercial version. But for this application, I have used my license to the trial version or the demo version. So that has some limitation. All right, so again, you have to select this right board. So I'm using Arduino Uno. So this is my board. You can select it here, and the COM port should be selected from here. So these are the initial settings that you want to do. So once it is done, everything is set. So now we can create a new project. File go, new Arduino project. So you can type any name, like I will write like sample. So it will save all my documents in the Arduino boards in my computer. Right. So it will appear here. See all the settings. Right. So you can open this main function. So everything is here. This is your setup function, and this is your loop. If you wish to open an example, you can just go to Visual Micro, and then there's a tab called Visual Micro Explorer. Here there are some examples. So it originally comes to here, and you can go to examples, and then go to this IDE examples, basic, and blink. Then you can open this Arduino IDE. So you can just copy this code, all code here, and close this window. This is your blink example again. So I can just copy and paste that code. Right, so I will just further reduce this 200. Right, you can keep this same thing if you wish to have this, and it's a big deal. Right. So if everything is set, you can build this one, build the solution like in a Pro Arduino programming. So you can build and see if there are any compilation errors. Okay, right. So nothing to worry. 3% of the RAM is used, and now you can just download this one to your computer. So you can use the same option like build and upload. If you press this one, so it will upload this code your Arduino Uno board, right? So upload has been completed. Now I can see my so this LED is blinking. So the COM port 4 is now open. If you want to see any serial command, so I will explain this one later, so you can see in here, right? So this is the way, this is how we can use Atmel Arduino interface IDE on top of the Atmel Studio using Visual Micro. So this is a very simple example that how we can use this Visual Micro or Arduino Atmel Studio to write a code and burn it to your Arduino board. So I encourage everyone to use, if you have any Arduino Uno boards, just use this one and download the Visual Micro and install it. I will put this link to watch this installation guide or getting started video. So they will explain how to download and install this Visual Micro. And if it is asking a license, just use this a trial version, free trial. So we can write like a small codes without an issue. So that's all about this getting started video, getting started with Atmel Arduino interface, Arduino IDE. And I hope this one helped you to write codes in future lessons. Thank you.